The Lion Guard, Guardians Divided. Season 1, Episode 9. Wounds and Whispers. Opening scene, shadows behind the rock. The episode opens at twilight. Vatani stands in the shade of a baobab tree, speaking in hushed tones to a pair of young lionesses from a nearby hunting patrol. Vatani. Just odd, isn't it? All these battles, and Kyan's always right at the center. First Jasiri, then Kovu, now the leopards. The lionesses glance at each other. Vatani. I'm sure it's just coincidence, but what if he's provoking them to look like the hero? The doubt begins to settle. As Vatani walks off, a sly grin creeps across her face. The seeds of distrust have been planted. Scene 2, Kiara in the Backlands. Against advice, Kiara ventures into the Backlands with a small patrol to assess the leopard situation firsthand. She's determined to prove her leadership. At first, all seems quiet. Kiara. See, maybe they're not as aggressive anymore. But suddenly, from the shadows, a group of leopards pounces. The patrol is scattered. Kiara is separated. Surrounded, cornered, outnumbered. Just when one of the leopards lunges to strike, Kyan crashes through the underbrush, roaring and slamming into the attackers. He fights fiercely, but it's clear there are too many. He shields Kiara with his body. A leopard claws deep into his hind leg, sending him to the ground with a scream. Kiara. Kyan. He still growls through gritted teeth, standing protectively in front of her despite the gash bleeding heavily. Scene 3, the guard arrives. Back at Pride Rock, the Lion Guard is alerted to trouble in the Backlands. Fully. Something's wrong. Kyan should have been back by now. Bunga. We go now, no delays. They rush out and arrive just in time to see Kiara dragging Kyan away from danger, limping and bleeding, but alive. Beshti and Bunga carry Kyan, while Fully clears the path. Kiara walks beside him silently, shaken. Scene 4, Panic at Pride Rock. When they arrive at Pride Rock, Ronnie rushes forward from the den, her breath catching in her throat when she sees Kyan limp and bloodied. Ronnie. Kyan. She presses her head to his as Rafiki rushes in to treat the wound. Ronnie. You're not allowed to do this to me again. Kyan chuckles faintly despite the pain. Kyan. Can't make promises I won't keep. Scene 5, Aftermath and a Shift. That evening, a full council meeting is held. Everyone is gathered: Simba, Nala, Kiara, Kovu, the guard, and more lions from the Pride. Simba. Kyan was injured today saving Kiara's life. Nala. Without his bravery, our future queen would not be here tonight. The crowd murmurs in appreciation. Even those who had begun to doubt him, influenced by Vatani, nod with respect. Kiara. He risked everything for me, and I'll never forget it. She looks at Kyan with new understanding. Their eyes lock, and something unspoken is mended between them. Simba. Your actions today were selfless and noble, Kyan. The crowd applauds lightly. Kyan stands slowly, still injured, but with quiet strength. Kyan. It's funny, huh? How whenever I save the future queen, suddenly, everyone likes me again. A beat of silence, then a few lions chuckle. Even Simba smiles. But his words land heavy, a truth no one wants to admit out loud. Final scene, the rift widens. As the others disperse, Vatani watches from the shadows, furious. Vatani. Enjoy your moment, Kyan, it won't last. The camera lingers on her narrowed eyes before cutting to Kyan, resting in the den, Ronnie by his side, Kiara watching from the distance with a guilty expression. For the first time in a while, Kyan sleeps peacefully, but the storm is far from over.